You ever talk to a woman and feel like something's off? Not in a bad way, but in a confusing way. Like she's saying one thing with her words, but something completely different with her eyes, her tone, her timing. That, my friend, is no accident. Because women don't flirt like men do. They flirt like chess masters. Subtle, strategic, psychological. And the crazy part? Most men never even realize it's happening until they're already hooked. So today we're breaking down the top 3 flirting tricks women use that men never see coming, through the lens of stoicism, clarity, and emotional control. Let's get into trick 1, the indifference loop. Let's get one thing straight. Flirting isn't always about attention. Sometimes it's about withholding attention, intentionally. This is what I call the indifference loop, and here's how it works. She starts by giving you just enough interest to get your attention. A glance, a smile, a random text. Then, boom, she pulls away, goes cold, doesn't text, back acts like you never existed, but just when you're about to move on, she reappears. Hey, been thinking about you. Or you're quiet today. Just enough to restart the loop, and suddenly you're analyzing her behavior. You're wondering what you did wrong. You're trying to win her back. That's the trap. Because this isn't emotional randomness. It's a power move. It's how she shifts the dynamic from you pursuing her to you chasing emotional clarity. And the wild part? She may not even be fully conscious of it. She just knows it works. It keeps her in control while you stay confused. Stoic insight. A man who doesn't understand female psychology will always misread emotional withdrawal as personal failure. But Stoic man sees it for what it is. A test, a tactic, a trap disguised as silence. So what's the move? Stay grounded. Don't react to the withdrawal. Don't beg for the breadcrumb. Let her be distant. Let her wonder why you're not reacting. Because the second you stop playing the loop, she loses control of the game. And trust me, that's when she really starts thinking about you. Trick 2, the mock disapproval game. Have you ever had a woman say something like, "You're trouble"? I bet you say that to all the girls. Or even, "You're kind of arrogant, huh?" Sounds like disapproval, right? Wrong. This is one of the most seductive tricks in the female playbook, and most guys miss it completely. This is what I call mock disapproval. Here's why it works. It puts her in the dominant role for a second. It challenges you to respond with either confidence or insecurity, and it opens the door for playful tension. When she says, "You're trouble," she's not accusing you. She's inviting you to own your danger. When she says, "You're probably a heartbreaker," she's not insulting you. She's testing whether you'll fold or smirk and agree. Stoic framing. This trick is a psychological nudge. She's poking at your ego not to hurt it, but to see if it's real. A man grounded in his identity won't overreact. He won't get defensive. He'll lean in, smile, and say, "Oh, I'm worse than you think," or "Only if you're easy to break." That comeback, that tone, that's what women are actually fishing for. Because women aren't turned on by a man who tries to explain himself. They're turned on by the one who's unshakable, who owns the insult and flips it into charisma. Mock disapproval is never about what she says. It's about what she wants to feel after you respond. So give her the tension, the banter, the quiet smirk that says, "You don't know the half of it." Trick 3. The vulnerability confession. This is the one that catches even the strongest men off guard. It's when she opens up, suddenly, softly, emotionally. She says something like, "I just have trouble trusting people. I've been hurt before. Sometimes I think I'm too intense and scare guys away. And as a man, your instinct kicks in. You want to fix it, protect her, prove you're not like the other guys. But here's the truth. Yes, her vulnerability might be real, but that doesn't mean it's not a strategic form of flirting. Because emotional openness bypasses logic. It activates your protector instinct. It makes you lean in instead of stepping back. And if you're not careful, you'll confuse empathy for intimacy. She opened up to me, man. That means something. Maybe it was her way of inviting you to lower your guard. Stoic reality. Vulnerability is not always an invitation for connection. Sometimes it's a test of your emotional discipline. So how do you respond? You listen. You nod. You show compassion. But you stay in your masculine frame. You don't get lost in her story. You don't share your trauma right back. You don't try to prove you're the safe guy. You simply let her know, I hear you. And I respect how real that was, but just so you know, intensity doesn't scare me. I welcome it. That right there is the Stoic answer, because what she's really testing is not your empathy, it's your ability to stay centered when things get emotional. And once she sees you can, you're in a category most men will never reach. Let's recap. Trick 1. The Indifference Loop. She gives you warmth, then pulls back. Not random. Calculated. Your power? Don't chase. Stay grounded. Trick 2. Mock Disapproval. She teases you by pretending to disapprove your move. Flip it, own it, stay unshaken. Trick 3. Vulnerability confession. She opens up emotionally. Early, suddenly, deeply. Your job? Hold space. Stay masculine. Don't lose yourself in the story. Because here's the Stoic truth. Women don't flirt to express emotion. They flirt to read emotion. They're testing your center, your balance, your clarity under pressure. And every move they make, every flirtation, every tease, every silence isn't about getting your attention. It's about seeing whether your attention can be controlled. But when you become the man who cannot be shaken, who doesn't need to react, who smiles in the face of the game, she doesn't just flirt with you, she starts to respect you, desire you, submit to the emotional weight of your presence. That's Stoicism. Not coldness, not apathy, but emotional sovereignty in a world begging for reaction. So the next time she flirts with you, don't take it at face value. Look deeper, stay silent a little longer, and let her wonder what game you're playing while you stay 2 moves ahead, because she's not looking for a man who plays checkers. She's craving the one who already sees the entire chessboard. Stay calm, stay bold, stay stoic.